Hey Aquarius, what's up Aqua? Welcome back to the channel. This is Ashley here with Fire Intuition. I am here to do your collective reading. This is going to be for Aquarius placements, so whether you guys have Aquarius in your chart, do keep in mind that this is general and that it may or may not resonate with all of you Aquas out there. But if it does, please show Fire some love, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Alrighty, so let's see what's going on with you. Let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius. Alright, let's see who or what is coming towards Aquarius at this time. Aquarius, who or what is coming towards Aquarius at this time? King of Swords, the Empress, Four of Cups. So somebody is coming towards you to talk about your feelings and how you are feeling about something. It could be the father or the mother of your child. It could just be the person that you're in a relationship with. Somebody does consider your feelings, your emotions. And maybe lately you've just been feeling like left out. Maybe you feel like you're not important to them. Maybe you guys are just feeling like they're not doing enough, not making or putting enough effort or energy into the situation. So with the Four of Cups, it's like you are feeling some type of way. But it's like somebody is reminding you how much they care about you. So like someone is coming towards you to remind you how much you mean to them is what I'm getting. Let's see. The Nine of Wands. I do see you a little guarded. And I do see you distracting yourself with other things. Or you feel like this person is like focusing on everything else but you. And we have Justice here. Now there could be something that this person had did to you guys in the past. We do have the King of Swords again and the Lovers. So let's see why the Justice card is here. The Emperor. You guys could have recently got married. Or you guys could be married or have a child together. It just seems like they start acting funny. Like this person just came up as emotionally unavailable. It seems like whoever you guys were dealing with, they were still kind of like taking care of home, still providing, still doing things like, you know, around the home or doing what the Emperor would do. But I feel like emotionally there was some type of disconnect here. So let's see why the King of Swords is here. The Death card, the Tower. They were thinking about ending the relationship at some point in time. But they are rethinking things. The Star. They want to fix and heal this. That would be you, Aquarius. Two of Swords in reverse. Let me see. The Five of Cups in reverse. Why is the Five of Cups in reverse? The Star and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. They rather heal this and fix this with you than to move on. But let's see. Why did they want to move on at first? The Hangman and the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like you guys just had two different perspectives. I feel like they felt at the time that this was something they needed to let go of. There also was like a lot of guilt, a lot of lies, a lot of things that, you know, maybe was catching up with them. And they were feeling bad. For some of you guys just had caught them up in too many lies or too much was going on. And I feel like this person kind of felt like, not that they were like in a doghouse, but could have been. But they just felt like, okay, could we even save this? We got the Lovers, the Knight of Cups. Somebody was in another relationship with somebody, so there was definitely a disconnect with you guys. Your love life had changed. So I feel like in the past year or like this year, things have been like a little shaky, or maybe last year sometimes things were, but it's like they want to fix, you know, what was broken between you guys. So that's what it's looking like here. What's going on, Aqua? Okay, sorry. That shit hit me in the forehead. Let's see. Exhausted. Breaking point. Tired of living a double life. Too much drama on both sides. Love or money. Sex for money. In it purely for personal benefits. In a relationship for money. So it could also be that the person they were with was in a relationship for money, or could have been using them. But then at the bottom, the last card we got is not sold on you. Not sure where it's heading, needing more time before deciding. Lots of doubt and confusion. So they were definitely having sex and spending money on somebody else, or somebody could have been spending money on them. Why is not sold on you here? The heart leads, following their heart, choosing to be happy, no longer hiding their feelings. So it does look like there was a disconnect here. When somebody could have been traveling or was, you know, going out of state or out of town or traveling to see somebody, going to not sold on you. Yeah, there's definitely somebody else in the mix. See the Lovers and the Swords and the Four of Pentacles. They're choosing to let this person go, though. Yeah. So, it looks like they were tired of living a double life. Exhausted. They're letting this other party go. And they want to reconnect with you guys. Sorry, Aquarius. All right, let's see. Why is this person coming towards you? Again, there's a disconnect. And they do love you. They do love and care about you, Aquarius. But it definitely seems like there was some type of disconnect. And like I said, they're coming towards you because they want you to know, like, you know, that they love you, that you're important to them. And I also feel like there's a lot of guilt, a lot of sadness. Like I said, they couldn't keep up. Why is the Ace of Cups here? See, look, they loved you, but somebody wanted to do them. Somebody wanted to play around and have fun and play games and be bad. And see, look, they were betraying you and hurting you. And after they thought about it, it's like, they were like, damn. Like, so somebody was like just having fun, just doing wild stuff is what it looks like to me. Somebody was just acting a fool, being wild, just, yeah. And then it caught up with them. Like I said, they're exhausted. Judgment is here. There's a lot of guilt here, like I said. Yep. Somebody was tired of the back and forth. So somebody was going back and forth with you and somebody else for at least the last year, 2 years, or like 2 years and under. Why is the Two of Cups in reverse? The Ace of Pentacles. So it's like now they want to focus on the commitment and relationship with you. Six of Wands. They want things to go back to how they were and be great. We do have the Page of Cups in reverse. There could be an age difference, but if not, like somebody really wanted to, like, somebody didn't like, it's how I'm seeing this is like maybe you guys just jumped too quick into this relationship, or somebody still wants to play and have fun, especially with this Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody's finally grown up and moving on from that childish stage, or coming out of that childish energy. Yeah. Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Magician. All right, so yeah, somebody is letting go of a third party, Aquarius. Let's see, why is the Magician here? Yeah, they're coming back to fix things. They want to reconcile. Temperance, Ace of Cups, the High Priestess. We got the Page of Swords, the Four of Swords, Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. So there can be a fire sign or a water sign or a Gemini that was a third party. And it's going to be problems. I feel like that person is going to be like very upset, very mad. Because, yeah, because that person thinks that they're moving forward. So, yeah. Just a lot of stuff going on that I feel like you didn't know about, Aquarius. All right, let's look at the outcome. The Fool in reverse, Three of Pentacles, the Chariots. They're really trying to save this relationship, Aquarius. They really are. Somebody is like really trying to save this. Why is the Fool in reverse? Yep. Somebody, it could be a Sagittarius, but somebody took one too many risks and did what they did, and after it's all said and done, somebody does not want to leave their family or a long-term relationship or situation with you. Ace of Wands is in reverse. Queen of Swords. They feel like you were pushing them away or pushing them out. Like, they feel like you were pushing them towards this other person. Yeah. They also feel like you were going through something personally at the time. And how I'm seeing it, Aquarius, is that they kind of feel like you didn't notice or realize or see like how you were pushing them away, and how, like, I guess like maybe personal things you had going on, healing, and certain things like you were working on yourself, or certain things you were doing were affecting the relationship. Yeah. Magician in reverse. Yeah, they felt like you were like a little mean, a little controlling, wanted to have your way, trying to make it about you. But it's like at the same time, instead of them like working things out with you and talking to you, they start seeking attention elsewhere. Why is the Chariot here? In reverse, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like things have been a little rocky or shaky for the last 3 to 5 years. But I feel like the last couple years, they've been acting a fool. Yeah, stepping out. So this isn't new. I feel like maybe they just finally got caught, Aquarius. Yeah. And I feel like this last situation lasted a little bit longer than it normally does. So I feel like they've been with women before, men before, had other situations, but I feel like they got themselves really caught up in this one. And now they're starting to feel really, really, really bad. All right, so let's see. Messages for Aquarius. What's your energy? Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Let's see. Yep, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. The 10 of Cups. Like, so they were focusing their energy, money, and time on other things. And not focus on what y'all had, you know, between y'all. The happiness, the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Swords. You know, not thinking. Just doing stuff that didn't make sense. Let me see. How does your person feel? Reminiscing. So they could be reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. Yep, see. This is somebody that feels bad. They think about you a lot. And they're like, damn, I wronged Aquarius. Why did I do that to them? Could be a Libra, Pisces. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, they do feel like it's going to take some time for you guys to come back together. You know, and be back in this energy. But they're willing to, you know, do whatever it takes. The energy between y'all is chemistry. So the chemistry is still there. So the passion and the chemistry that y'all feel towards each other is there. It's good. But I also feel like after a child was born, or after like there was some complications with the child, or maybe you guys had some health issues or something going on, it could have kind of threw the chemistry off. But the chemistry is still there. Yeah. Something had changed within y'all chemistry, or with y'all chemistry. What is this? Exhausted. Let me see. Exhausted. What is that? Why is it there? So it's 4 of Wands. So for some of you guys, they're gonna be begging for you guys. They're gonna begging for you guys to take them back. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Yeah. They're gonna say they changed. See, I'm different. I release myself from that energy. Like, I want my family. I just want my family back. Stuff like that. Alrighty. So that is what I do have for you, Aquarius. That is your reading. If it resonated, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. And if you guys would love to book with me, fireintuition.com. Bye, Aqua.